Hello and welcome to this plan showcase video. This time we're taking a look at the original plans of the World War II Fletcher class destroyer, the USS Sigsbee, hull number DD502. This photograph here showcases a very good perspective about the size of this ship with the sailors working on the decks. I also upscaled and colorized the original black and white photo taken directly from the US Navy, as well as in this next picture here, which shows the side profile of the Sigsbee passing under bridge in South Carolina. So on this first plane here on the top we can see the outboard profile or side view from the ship, as well as some more pictures and the ship specifications. The USS Sigsbee was a Fletcher class destroyer, of which a total number of 175 units were built. She was laid down on the 22nd July 1942, and on the 23rd January 1943 she was commissioned into service. So the entire construction of the ship only took an incredible 6 months. The USS Sigsbee had a displacement of about 2050 tons with a beam of 12.1 meters, a draft of 5.4 meters, and maximum height of 30.5 meters, a length of 112.51 meters at the waterline shown on the plan above, and a great total length of 114.7 meters from bow to stern. Her propulsion system had about 60,000 shaft horsepower at 2 propellers, with which she could reach a speed of 35 knots or 65 kilometers an hour, with a range of 6,500 nautical miles, which would be 12,000 kilometers. The USS Sigsbee also had a complement of 336 men serving on board. In the outboard profile plan above, I also highlighted the main armament of the ship, which consists of 5 main gun turrets with single 127mm guns or 5-inch guns and 2 quintuple 533mm torpedo tube launchers with a total number of 10 torpedo tubes. Her anti-air guns consisted of 5 twin 40mm Bofors cannons and 7 single 20mm machine guns. The USS Sigsbee also had anti-submarine warfare, or in short ASW, on board, with 6 single depth charge throwers on her sides and 2 depth charge racks on her stern. In this animation here you can see the outboard profile getting cut to reveal the inside of the ship. I colored in the different rooms with similar usages for easier visibility and easier overview of the different compartments, and these are as follows. Highlighted in red are the main armaments, the ammo handling and ammo storage rooms. In orange, the combat stations and officers. In green, the crew and berthing spaces. Light green are the stores and storage areas. In the blue tones, the technical spaces, fan rooms, vent spaces, multifunction rooms, and as well in the darker blue, the engine rooms. In yellow, the water, fuel and ballast tanks. Lastly, shown in white are the void spaces. On this compartment list I also calculated the total floor area for each of these categories throughout the entire ship. On this plane here we can now see the inboard profile from the animation before on the top, then the compartment list mentioned before, and on the bottom you can see the cross sections throughout the ship and its hull on the various important frames. So now here on this next page we are taking a look at the different deck plans from top to bottom, starting at the highest one, the 04 level. Here there's basically only one room, and this is the gun director and fire control station positioned above the pilot house. Same as before, I also colored in the rooms with the same usages, listed them underneath each deck plan with a total room number, as well as calculated the floor area for each of these different compartments. Going further down to the 03 level, From left to right, we can see one 40mm AA gun mount, the 2 smokestacks, followed by the pilot house with the bridge, chart room, offices, as well as a sea cabin for the captain and one toilet accessible from the outside. Next up on the O2 level, we can already see the 3 main gun mounts as well as the 2 torpedo mounts. From stern to bow, in the aft deck house, we can see a gun crew shelter and 2 combat stations. Further to the right, the 2 smokestacks, 2 40mm anti-air gun mounts, and then some more combat stations with the radio center, coding room, to name a few of these. Then further in the very front, another shelter and technical room for the forward gun crew, as well as the next 2 40mm anti-air gun mounts, then followed by the main gun mount number 2. On the O1 level below, we can already see the full outline of the ship. In the very back, there are the 2 ASW depth charge racks, followed by some anti-air gun stations, as well as the main gun mount number 5. After the main gun turret, another shelter room with fan spaces, then the ammo handling room for the turret above, behind that a big crew washroom and the toilets. Outside, along the hall, the 6 depth charge throwers, and going forward the next ammo handling room. Further up there's a small free space with a training gun and 2 anti-air guns on each side. After that we have the torpedo ordnance workshop. Between the 2 smokestack uptakes we have some more offices, the crew laundry and the main galley. Further to the front, some important combat stations like the CIC, Combat Information Center, radar rooms, and then the captain's or commander's stateroom, the officer's mess room, followed by another ammo handling room for gun mount number 2. Further up, some shelter and vent rooms on the side, as well as the gun mount number 1 is on the very front at the bow. Next, we are going to take a look at the main deck, or called the first platform here on this set of plans. In the very back of the ship there is a smoke generator room and a steering gear room with some storage spaces and the carpenter workshop on the sides. Next we have a lot of space for crew quarters with an ammo handling room in between, followed by an oil tank, with then up the big engine rooms. For example, in these engine rooms we have 4 boilers which are feeding into 2 turbines. These 2 turbines are then powering the 2 propellers of the ship. After the engine room we can see some more combat stations and offices, for example with the plotting room, followed by crew quarters with another ammo handling room in the middle. This is for gun mount number 1. In the very front of the bow there's the windlass room for the anchors, as well as some more storage spaces. Further down on the second platform in the stern, the chemical warfare storage, which would be the storage room for the smoke generator, followed by a big ammo storage compartment with store rooms and fuel storage on the sides. Next we can have another look at the big engine rooms with some fresh and feed water tanks here on the sides, some fuel storage up ahead, and a diesel generator room. Next up there are some more crew quarters with a big mess, berthing spaces, some more storage rooms further down the ship, and at the very bow a peak tank or ballast tank. Next up we have the third platform, or a tween deck, which is kinda in between, with on the very left some food storage spaces as well as an ice cream machine room, followed by some ammo magazine storages. After that underwater sound room for sonar operations, with some more storage spaces up ahead, and the peak tank in the bow. On the very bottom of the ship we have the hold deck where you can see the axis on the true propellers in the stern, some more fuel and ballast spaces, followed by the big engine rooms with some more tanks on the side. In the front there is another fuel storage. After that, some void spaces, followed by some more ammo storage rooms. Then the sonar equipment room. After that, storage spaces for flammable liquids like alcohol. And at the very front we have some big ballast tanks on the bow. So this now covered all parts of the ship, and we have looked at all the main plans from the USS Sigsbee. But I have lots of other ship plans here ready to take some more videos, and if you want to see any specific ship or ship class, let me know in the comments below, as well as thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video and or want to see more plans, let me know in the comments, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.